Frost damage, weakness to frost, weakness to magic. I think these work together, and then it's planned for the next frost damage. 2 seconds is enough to get the next touch spell off, so then it's just whoosh, so you just get completely destroyed, I think. Maybe?
I saw some mud crabs by the water recently.
Is that accurate? I think so. We could also do a, let's see here. A cheeky wink. Fortify mercantile, fortify personality, fortify speechcraft, 100 points in 4 seconds. Times pause when we're chatting with folk, so it doesn't need to last even 4 seconds. So technically just like 2 or 3 is also perfectly adequate, but we'll go 4 anyway, just because.
Well, at least they're slow and not too bright.
Let's see here. If we were to go with on self is fine. Gotta see about a nice alteration stuff, and just like casting a nice feather on myself would be great. Oh yeah, there's a regeneration 2 that we can cast. Don't have the magicka for regeneration 1. It's a little bit of an extra one, that. Cheeky wink.
There.
Take care.
2.
118 personality. 195 mercantile. I don't know if it matters, because we're like locked into the best prices already. So.
I'm sorry, fellow Magister, but I...
Oh, come on.
Good day.
Hello.
Tell me more. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Still fairly expensive though with everything. Fortify speed, $37. Well, like we could look at something high. 3228 for Zivaloy.
You too. Good day. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices.
Because the mercantile boost that I got, just like the tier threshold, was just you always get the best prices. Well, it could be better than the best right now, but it's whatever. And then Gallop. I don't know.
You're a fit one. Been running a lot.
Yeah, I'm very fit. 158 athletics. 155 speed. And acrobatics quite a bit too. It just costs like all of my magicka. Yeah. It would need to last a little bit longer for me to just have it on all the time.
I'd been thinking about our conversation yesterday,
but I'm also not sure that's actually.
Some of the ancient text.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was pretty quick.
Surely you're joking.
a little bit scary.
I mean, I'm excited by this news, of course, but think of the ramifications.
Exactly. But now,
just jump off this a few times and just get that acrobatic skill up there, I guess.
Into something more archaic,
works.
Say, ancient alien curses.
All right, ancient alien curses. What? So there's that. We got Gallop for moving around. I think just like the athletics and acrobatics would be. I don't know if the speed is really doing a whole lot for us.
You have the.
Magister, I just remembered. There's something I'd like.
Yeah, it seems to work okay. The speed is just improving my like base walking speed, and then athletics for like also my sprint speed.
Good tidings.
So we're technically okay for that. I don't have those super great acrobatics, but it lasts long enough that I can kind of chain cast it and keep it active the entire time.
There's more research to be done, of course, but
So that's good. We're generally set for that.
you know I have some.
So it's just the 100 points immediately, and then the weakness to frost and magic. We'll buff it a little bit because it's not too bad to buff up, and then that'll cost us 60 mana. That's all right. That can actually be used like a couple times, I think. Yep. Easily. So, boom. Frostbite 1. Done. And then on self, regeneration 2. And Gallop 4. That's the one. I guess Cheeky Wink as well. And then spells that I gotta like fix this. I don't know what's going on with me. Is that just like some horrible curse or something, or what? I don't know. We gotta pray at a shrine, I guess. What spell was I working at? Mysticism. Move objects, sense life, reveal paths, bind souls. Yeah. Absorb and reflect. I have no idea. For 1 second? 2 seconds? 120, that requires full mysticism. Yeah, alright. 3. Okay, 2. There we go. So that would work. Telekinesis. 1. And then we need a telekinesis 2 as well. Oh no, I can't make that yet actually because I don't have the skill for it. So we basically just spam cast that for a while and get our skill up in that way. Because I don't have a mysticism spell that actually works really well for my skill level. Like, right, I guess remote manipulation, I suppose, but 100 feet. Whoa. I don't even know, how does telekinesis work in this game?
I know you're busy, but I need a moment of your time.
Good day.
Bye.
Hi there.
I don't have... I don't have the buff, but it's acting like I can still... telekinesis things. Okay. Oh! Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, it auto follows me. Okay.
Hello there.
And I just happened to break the UI. Okay. Yeah, I can't talk to him from there. Okay, so that just allows me to move stuff then
Greetings.
from afar. Sometimes?
Hi.
It's not following anyone. I don't know. I think I keep breaking it, and every time I break it, I get like confused at how the spell's meant to be working. But it's about halfway through 45. If I just throw that into the air a little bit, and it doesn't hit anything, do we get anything for that? No. We have to hit an object with it.
Time, but I felt you should. I won't take up much of your time, but I felt you should know. I've had a...
Yeah, that also doesn't do it.
Excellent. This is exciting news indeed, Magister. Just...
Yeah, I'm not getting skills for this. Okay. So, like a Dispel would work, a Reflect would work, Sensing Life would work, but I don't think I have the base spell for that.
Hello there.
We gotta buy one.
Okay.
And then I just make one that I can cast that costs as much mana as possible, because mana spent is what determines the skill up, and yeah, we get better at these
can I interest you
awkward
in?
spells that I can't really use too well currently. this should work for conjuration, but I don't know constant effect. Like what is it? What does it cost? What do you mean constant effect? It's not a cost. It should be on self. Cause like I got protect, so like I can just make like a really basic one. Yeah, skill level's too low. Cost 35. Why didn't you say skill was too low before? What? You alright? Just bind a helmet for a little while, I guess, or boots to get conjuration up there, I guess. It's so awkward sometimes with stuff. Like what? What? Why not just tell me what skill you require? Why not you tell me what mana it's gonna cost? I don't understand why it's got to be so weird about it. So shield self. I don't know. 50 for one duration. That claims it'll work. For 3 seconds? That's too tough. 2 seconds. That's too tough. Okay. For 1 second then. Wow. I'm gonna steal the Aegis name. Aegis? Aegis. Aegis 1. There. That's our starter. And then Aegis 2. On self. Duration 2. Whoa, because it requires slightly higher alteration skill. Alright. I just forget. Even though I made the bind gear thing, that yeah, let me make it even though I can't use it because multiple effects seems to like not matter for it.
Quite
It's
the
strange.
alchemist.
What are you looking at me for? You're being weird. Alteration. This should work. Even though my alteration skill's not. It's a minor skill, but so is my alchemy, to be fair. So 24, almost halfway. More than halfway, yeah, that'll work. That'll work, and it's not too expensive, so I could just like spam this for a little while to get the alteration up there. Like eventually we could make a cool, like reflect or absorb or something like that. So if you fortify your skill with a spell, you can use that fortified skill to then craft a spell that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to craft because your skill's not high enough, which allowed me to then make Big Aegis, which my skill level's too low to cast. So that's looking at base skill level, I guess. Yeah, that's looking at base skill level. Okay. But I could craft it at least. Cost 98 allegedly, but I think when my buff wears off here, that's going to be costing a lot more than that. Yeah, big time. So that's kind of interesting that I could fortify my skill. Does that also work with like destruction because it's 100, or does it cap off? Like it's so cheap. It only needs to last around for just like a spell cast. So, snap your fingers. And self. Snap your fingers. Because it's already at 100, my skill. So, like, Frostbite 1 at 111?
Magister, we must talk.
$111. Right. Okay.
Please.
Take care.
Bye.
So that doesn't work. 100 skill is the lowest amount of cost. Alright. Because otherwise, then on my destruction spell, it also just buffs my destruction, because it's so cheap to add on. And then the spell's just cheaper to make. Alright, well. Fortify, it only costs 13 to do. It only costs 13 to do. It lasts 60 seconds and gives me 30 magicka. Well, I mean, hold on now. Fortify magicka on self. I mean, that ain't too bad for a little restoration thingy. Does this give me... This doesn't give me, This won't give me the mana, though. Oh, maybe it did. Actually. We're missing 11? Hold on. We're resting over to clear out the buffs. Get this back down to a default state here. 196. I mean, that... Yeah, that... Okay. So that would still work. It just gives me more mana. Because I was thinking, sure, it increases your max magicka, but it's your max magicka, not your current magicka. But alright, so you just throw that up onto a little destruction jobby there, and there you go. Boom. Just, well, it'd be most convenient if it only cost 100 mana, because then it's like you get to cast it kind of for free. I mean, the second cast would be free because this cast would give you the magicka. You have to cast it in the first place, but this would give you the magicka required. Weird. It's interesting. All right. Fine, fine. Feather on self, like, is this worth doing? What? It claims no, because this is alteration, I think, isn't it? Oh, yeah, feather 1, I don't, whatever. Yeah, generate 1. I don't care. Yeah, that's alteration. You can also spam that a little bit, I guess.
Look at the muscles on you.
Yeah, feather. Yeah, all right. It's a little bit better just going with Aegis 2, though. It's a shame that this caps out at 100 points, though. That's a shame, because that's not a lot. Well, actually, a little bit. It's actually just not, because I got 95% spell effectiveness. So, like, even if I was able to like actually keep this around, it's actually only 95% shield. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I don't care. Jeez. Level 30, basically soft cap, I think. Again, there's not really much reason to be higher level than this, aside from just the increased just attribute scores, I suppose. I guess. But it's not like I'm getting more magicka or health every level, only if I were to increase my my attributes, so. Yeah. I guess I could get like a Fortify Intelligence as well. Wonder if that would help increase my max magicka. It's like a big time Fortify Intelligence, Fortify Willpower. Get the magicka regen going too. I took those weird bog mushrooms out of my barrel. They've got the... I also took the soul gems, so I don't really have anything great soul gem wise. But those weird bog mushroom thingies, they have restore magicka on them, so we're good for restore magicka for a while. Drink a couple of them and good and set and fine and awesome and stuff. 74 alteration. Almost there. Bound boots, I guess? But let's get a fortify conjure, because fortify is a restoration thing, and we're already done with that, so that's no problem. We could do fortify conjuration on self. I don't know. We don't need it to be 100 points, but like quite a few points would be good. For like a good while. What else would be kind of good? I kind of gotta drink magicka potions regardless. It's a bit whatever. So we'll just say a minute. How about 50 of it for a minute? There. So if I were to go, what is it? 27 or so? Okay, hold on. Let me just also confirm at the same time. Conjuration. We're fresh into level 11 with conjuration. So one cast of it doesn't cost much mana because it's so low level, but about half. So then if I fortify my skill, it becomes trivial to cast this spell. Not quite. Wonder why. Oh my god, I already had that kind of bound item. Oh my god. For how long? 19 sec. Oh my god, hold on. Okay, I was a little afraid of that. That's why I picked up a few different bind things. So we'll say duration, oh crap, yeah, just one. It's gotta be expensive as the thing, though. So I guess we're just like, we bind it all for like 1 second. Oh god. Because I don't quite have the skill to actually summon anything, I think. Gotta go back and buy like the basic conjuration spells like Headless Zombie and all that. 1 second. Okay. And then, dispel. That do it? I think so. Okay. Alright. So then. On self. Yeah, it costs 3. Yeah, great. At least I can spam it. This is a horrible gas bar. Oh, I can't even... I bought a bunch of conjure minion spells, but I guess those don't, can't craft those. Eh, crap. So then the only other thing I can think of then is like a turn undead spell, but it doesn't look like I can even craft one of those. Alright. Conjuration is a bit of a trick then, I guess. Crap. That's strange, I can't even make like a turn undead thing. Oh well. I mean, I largely got what I was after. Like a shield on self, just like a fairly powerful one that lasts like a notable amount of time. Like, that's fine. 30 for 40? I mean, really, we could go like quite a while with it. It's really just for the sort of tougher fights. Then on self, just like a bit of basic restore. I say basic. 10 for 20. Whoa. So if we're going like just 20 seconds then. Yeah, it's really... You can't make anything too ridiculous, it turns out. But like that was kind of my thinking, was like best case scenario we managed something like that, and we just got it just easily boost our defenses a lot with the shield and the restore health, and if my armor has got shield enchanted onto it too, then we just basically just become immune to damage and regenerate health, and it's just like stupid stuff like that. Let's see about Soul Trip. On target, no area. It's like for 50, plenty. 30. What's my mysticism skill at? Apparently not very high. So 14, 13. Jeez. And then we up the area. Yeah, no. Such a problem trying to craft it. Like, it doesn't even tell me. It doesn't even tell me how much mana it's got, because it's just like constant effect. Great, good for it. Because I can't spam that to train up at all. Ah, okay. That's interesting. So if I select like Soul Trap, it goes constant effect, but if I have another thing on, I can like look at that as a reference. So like that kind of works. I think at its core, this is a Soul Trap ability, which I don't really care about that too much, to be honest. I was mostly thinking of like, if they close into melee, what can I do to like just really wreck them? Just disintegrate their armor 10 points every second for 10 seconds, I think. So 100 points of damage on their armor, which I don't know if that's a lot or not. And then I drain their endurance by 100 points. I mean, that ought to do it, right? Like, just straight up done. Oh yeah, open lock. Right. Lock level. Very hard. Oh, area. Oh, I see. Oh, this isn't... Man, I was hoping I could make like a nice touch one. You already, whatever. Man, whatever. There, so... Open. Hard. Lock. There. Oh yeah. Get those out of here. Very hard. Okay. There we go. Look, I did it. It's called knock. Oh yeah. It's only 99 points. 100 points would be requires key to open, I guess. Right.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Otherwise, if it's like so expensive to make, then I was gonna see about doing a you know, fortify magicka thing first off. But that's that settled. And then yeah, I mean, I guess I'm done dicking around. A few of the things I was looking forward to doing, I can't really do because they're not even in the listings, which is like, ugh. Could be really fun just to completely drain just everything.